All right, hello. So I'm Con,
I'm Harrison.
and this is our NFL Search Engine and Team Builder program.
All right, so our program has two classes, Search and GUI, and the Search class has the main method in it. So if we run Java C search.java and Java search, um, the remote app should pop up over here. And
Yeah. So once you get to the remote app, you're prompted with two choices, and these two choices are essentially the two main functions that our program has. So the first function that we can start with is look at player stats. So if the user wants to look at player stats, then they'll click on look at player stats. And then you'll advance to this panel. And this panel prompts you with 7 positions. And so you just pick the position that you want to view. It's pretty self-explanatory. So if I want to view a wide receiver stats, I'm prompted with 10 wide receivers. These wide receivers they'll always pop up in this order, but this order doesn't mean anything. It's just kind of how it was ordered. And so then let's say we want to view Tyreek Hill's stats. We click on that. We see all of his stats here, his catches, receiving yards, all that. And then once we're done looking at that, we can click back. And as you guys see, we can click back and it'll just take us through. So we can click back whenever we want. If we want to view defensive backs, same deal. Just look at their stats and that's that.
for the other section, build a team, it prompts you with the same positions as viewing stats are. But when you click a position like quarterbacks, it'll prompt you with the four key stats of that position. You click the stat that you care most about. So if you care most about touchdowns, you click that and it'll choose a player for you. And so like here we got Aaron Rodgers. And so we go back and then it deletes the quarterbacks button from the panel.
Yeah.
And
Keep in mind that when you're choosing the position, like the first position that you choose should be the most important position that you think that you want for your team. So like if you value quarterbacks the most or you like quarterbacks the most, like kind of however you want, you click on quarterbacks and then that'll give you that'll give you like the better quarterback.
And we explained it in the user guide too, but basically as you go, you should be from most important to least important. So say like second, you care about your linebacker a lot, you can click sacks and then it'll choose based on sacks the linebacker you get. And then as you keep going, you can click on any type of stats you want. It'll keep adding players. You can do it in any order and it'll keep taking away positions. So say now we click tackles, you get Jason Pierre-Paul. Running backs, yards per carry, keeps adding players until you get all the way to the end. And then when you click the final one, it'll, instead of saying back, it'll say see my team. You can click that. It'll always pop up in this order. And this is the team that you just selected. And then if you hit back, it'll take you back to this main screen. And then you can look at more player stats. You can do anything. You can make as many teams as you want. And then once you decide you're done, you can click this X button. Yeah.
A couple more things.
Here, we can run it again.
If the remote app should pop up, but if it doesn't, you can click that computer thing at the top right, which is the remote app button. When you click build a team and then you go through here, let's say you click tight end catches, and then you let's say like after this you want to look at player stats, so you click back. Then when you go back into build a team, your team won't be saved. So keep in mind that when you're building your team, you want to stay in, like you don't want to click back when you're at this position screen until you're done with your team, or else all of your progress making your team is going to be lost. So I can go through all of this and then that'll build me a team. But if I click back here and go back in, I've lost my progress. And one more thing is that you can build as many teams as you want, but the teams that you build aren't saved. So you'll just see the team once, but then once you click back after you've seen your team, that's it. Like that's it for that team.
Right. So that's basically our project. I think we basically met our better goal because we're trying to get this to work like functionality wise, but then our better goal is to make a GUI for it, and we successfully did that. So yeah.
All right. So thanks for watching.